Well, Israel has claimed throughout the conflict that its key objective is to stop Hamas being able to attack Israel through its long network of tunnels. And earlier today, I got access to what some here call terror tunnels within a kilometre of the border with Gaza.
Basically very close. You can see Gaza there on the other side, and we just came from...
The mission to destroy Hamas's network of tunnels is almost complete, says the Israeli Defense Force, but there are still some to show what they say is the terrorist threat.
This tunnel goes on the one hand into the Gaza Strip about 1.5 kilometers, and on the other hand it's about 600 meters inside Israeli territory, basically very close to a kibbutz. This opening, so this right one goes to Israel, the left one goes to the Gaza Strip, and we have basically discovered it in the middle.
So this would go further into Israel?
Exactly.
So the total length of this tunnel into Israel is about over 2 kilometres?
Yes.
It's astonishingly well built, concrete lined, wired for electricity. Tracks removed the earth as they dug.
If you look at this operation, this is nothing you can just build in a year or two. This takes longer.
But there must have been lots of people working down here for a long time.
Exactly.
And you had no idea it was going on?
Several years. It's very hard to understand exactly where the tunnels go because they're built them beneath the buildings, civilian buildings, just regular buildings, regular hospitals. They go down. It's very hard to track them. And they have built dozens of these ones.
How many new tunnels have you discovered in the last 3 weeks?
We have discovered dozens of tunnels. Dozens of tunnels.
Isn't that a massive intelligence failure?
Well, listen, we have, during the last 2-3 weeks, we have basically destroyed almost every tunnel which leads to Israel inside the Gaza Strip.
But before the operation started, these tunnels existed. They weren't being used, were they, for terror
because
operations?
they usually, the last couple of meters, they leave closed, and they use them whenever they need to use them. So they tried. During the last 2 weeks, they tried at least 5 times. 5 times at least they came out on Israeli territory with boots on the ground.
Last week, 5 Israeli soldiers were killed when a Hamas squad did just that. But after the massive bombardment of Gaza, Hamas and civilians, Israel's sense of security remains tenuous. Tony Stadden, originally from Bristol, now lives on the kibbutz where the tunnel we were shown was found.
Any moment, terrorists could come out with the sole intent to kill Israeli people.
So do you feel safer now?
I can tell you a little bit safer, but not safe.
With most of the tunnels destroyed, Israel is pulling back more of its troops. But Prime Minister Netanyahu still thinks he can bomb Hamas into submission, saying today it will only end with a prolonged period of quiet for Israelis.